Rexburg life is not your ordinary life. And I'll tell you this, you know, from a guy standpoint, trying to meet more people, it's really, it's fun.
A bunch of friends and I went to a gas station just partway through this fun date, and we got some ice cream. And so I was filling up like frozen yogurt, soft serve ice cream.
Well, I took this girl on a date, and she needed to be back, I don't remember when, like maybe 4 in the afternoon. And so I asked her what time it was, and she said it was like 10:03, but it was obviously well into the afternoon. And so I wanted to make a joke. I think it's 3:10. Like, what do you like?
And when it was time for us to like have some drink, they had juice and then they had alcohol present in the date. So I was mostly close to the girls. I wasn't close to the guys, so they didn't know I don't take alcohol as a Mormon. And so they just took my cup with alcohol, mixed with juice, and gave it to me.
So I was a junior in high school, and this really popular guy asked me to the homecoming dance, and I was like, whoa, because I was a total nerd. And so we went to the dance, and it was awesome.
So once I went on a date to the rock climbing gym here in Rexburg, and I was rock climbing up the wall, and there was this girl next to me, and we were about 20 feet up, and she just fell down. And her, I was going to say companion, her friend though, she got into shock, and she just let go of the rope.
I get there to the prom, and we have a good time. You know, we're with our friends, we're with a group that we know pretty well. Then we go to the after party, which is going to be super fun, and we're going to spend all night in this bounce house, like amusement park, indoor.
I asked her for her number, and she says, you know what, actually, could you help me with this accounting assignment first? I was like, yeah, sure. So I helped her with it.
All right, so it was a blind date, and it was going kind of weird and everything. And on the way home, she just starts talking and talking and talking. And then all of a sudden, she just mentions that once in high school, she tried to kill her sister. So I took the toll roads home and dropped her off as fast as I could. And she doesn't know where I live, and we're good.
I'm in the middle of trying to pay for my soft serve ice cream cone, and I dropped the cone on the floor. Super embarrassing, I had to clean it up. It was great. Like, my date didn't even know what to say. She's like, oh, I'm sorry. It was great. It was great.
And she kind of got all quiet and looked down, and I was like, what? And she's like, I am dyslexic. And so I had to take her home, and it was real awkward.
And one of the girls was like, oh no, Fortune doesn't take alcohol. And
It turned out he had a girlfriend for 4 months, and he cheated on her with me. That was really uncomfy, so his girlfriend hated me. She had reasons, good reasons too.
So this girl just fell and just snapped her ankle, and my date, instead of helping me down, he just stood there and didn't know what to do, and he awkwardly laughed while this girl was screaming and crying. So I was just hanging onto the wall like, okay, I want to get down now. And I couldn't because he was just, nervously laughing.
Go into one of the bounce houses, and she's just making out with some other guy. So I'm just sitting there twiddling my thumbs on prom night.
And after I helped her with it, she got 100 on that assignment, and then I didn't get her number.
Were you traumatized to go on dates after that?
Well, I'm still not married, so I guess so.